one of my giving up smoking. I would be smoking now. Smoked 7 hours ago last, at 3:30 this morning, and it's now 11:10. It's either the 2nd or the 3rd of January. I'd say I would be smoking now. I feel like a lost sheep completely. Even put my box shorts on, I put them on inside out. Don't know where I'm at. Just feel in my own home. I just feel like I've never been here before. Completely lost. I've got all my ashtrays here to wash out, see, all ciggy butts in and that. I used to smoke roll-ups. Never bought packs of 20 or 10s of cigarettes. I would always make my own. Let's say it's the first morning of day one, and I'll do daily vlogs. This time last year I never smoked. I went through till early summer. I did 3.5 months over last winter. Started again at the end of June. Because I went on holiday. Went down south to Glastonbury for 5 nights. And I came back smoking after not smoking for 3.5 months over winter. You don't decide to start again. It's just it's just because it's a habit. They say it's worse than heroin. I can take or leave the alcohol. Totally. Even though I never grew up with ciggies either. I can just take or leave alcohol. The alcohol does nothing for me. Cigarettes are like, they're very emotionally, it's like they're a big hug. Having a cigarette for me is like a hug. Emotionally addictive they are. To me, I find them personally. That's how they work with my body. Each one's like a big hug. As I say, I feel really lost now. A stranger in my own home. Day one. I would be smoking now, and I just smoke about 15 a day. I even take one to bed with me when I go to bed at night. And then I have about half of that before I go to bed, and then when I wake up in the morning, I light it to get out of bed, to come and put the kettle on, which is not good. And been suffering with swelling under that side of my throat, and it just doesn't feel good. And then yesterday, the day before it started, it on that side. It's not to do with my larynx there, it's to do with my glands. I'll come off my larynx and I move up here with my fingers, and that's where it gets sore and swollen. So it shouldn't be too serious. I'm not going to the doctors over it. I know myself, it's just I've got to give up smoking, and so I'm doing it for my camera, and I'm giving up for you, the Sheba High Def, because otherwise I tried late summer, early autumn. I went 2 days, twice, and I failed miserably. Last winter, I gave up fine. I've been a smoker on and off for 20 years. Last winter, for some reason, I was able to do it. I just stopped. I didn't do it for no camera or for no one else. I just stopped. I saw my younger sister smoking. She's a good 20 years younger than me. And I was at her mother's house when I went to see her, and I saw her passing a ciggy around amongst her friends, and I didn't like it. I didn't like what I saw. I give up. I just give up. And I was proud when I went round there, and she was so used to me. She was so used to seeing me smoke. And I was dead proud of myself because when I went around there and I wasn't smoking, and even when they were all doing it, I didn't have any craving or nothing. Because you lose the craving when you give up smoking. You don't think you will when you are a smoker. You think you'll never be able to do it. And when you stop, you'll never be able to lose the craving, etc., etc. But you do. You actually lose the craving to smoke. But you don't think of all that when you're actually smoking. You don't think that'll ever come to pass. But it does. It does eventually. But as I say, day one. This is the morning of the first day, and I'll do daily. So this time tomorrow, I'll check back in. Got nicotine chewing gum there. There's my crux. Read all about it on the internet. I haven't got the time on me for me to do it. Well, Nicorette chewing gum. Google it, whatever, and you'll find out all about them. In case I have visitors or I've got to go somewhere. Anyway, day one. I'm chewing one now. They come in these little blister packs here. See? Chuck one there from the top corner there. That's all I've got left in the house, so till I go out tomorrow. Alright. See you tomorrow.